That's a little Afrobeat instrumental, Afro pop. And why not start this decidedly diasporatic episode leaning towards that? The jig is up, y'all. The women of the diaspora are pulling up to the table, and it's not a metered response. And this is what we discuss, or I discuss, with the great Kah Walla.
Because Black women have been shaping the world across continents and across time for centuries. And it's very important for those of us who are trying to influence policies in our countries, on our continent, and in the world, to just know that this is our place. So that's who I am. I am an African woman engaged in making the world a better place.
And then, if you won't allow us to come up to the table, we'll bounce. We'll throw up the deuces and bounce. But Noelle Ojo, in her 20 years experience in the State Department, will guide us through
relocating to Africa. And so in my 20 years off and on of living and working, particularly on the continent, I met a lot of Black Americans who were there for a variety of reasons. They could be there working, some were with the embassy, most were not. Most of the African Americans I met were there either just privately, private sector. They were married to people from the continent or from people from that particular country. They were teachers. There's a huge international school teaching community that has a lot of particularly African American women. So they could be there for a number of reasons. And I would meet people who would thrive. They would get there, they're doing well, they're connecting, they're relating, they're doing great. And then you would meet other people who just crashed and burned. 6 months, a year, they're done. And then they're mad, they're angry.
that I would do the proper steps, do the proper research in order to make my own Blaxit. But that will be saved for another episode. Join me as I explore those two topics, as well as my usual Unreality TV shenanigans and roundup of popular culture in this episode of Ten Fro is Reading. And thank you for listening.